Hi friends, I'm Anna Helman. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today we're going to create a bit of an illusion on our cards with a really fun technique, super simple to do with one fun little product. Let's take a look at them. Today we are going to be playing around with acetate window sheet and look at 3 really fun ways that we can use this on our cards to create an illusion. So I'm calling these floating cards because it will look like some of the elements of your card are floating on the clear window sheet. So let's get started with our first one. For this first card, I am using a plain white card base. I've embossed it with an eyelet embossing folder. And I have placed some foam dimensionals in some specific places that you're going to see here in a minute. I have placed these where they are not going to show once I add my floating elements on top of these. So I'll remove that paper backing and I just want to lay this down right on top of this card. So this is creating a little bit of an elevated area where I can attach the rest of the pieces of my card. Now I've created all of the decorative elements for these cards with a stamp and die set called Forever Florals. This is such a gorgeous set. You'll see some really fun ways to use it here over the next few minutes. So I've put these 2 foam dimensionals up here, so I just want to make sure I cover them up, but I've created these cute little flowers with the stamp and die set. Next, I want to add some down here at the bottom, and we'll place these 3 down here. And I've also created a tag. I really like the greetings, the greeting stamps, and the tag dies that come in this set. So for this one, it's just really simple. I've just popped those elements up onto that window sheet so it's elevated a little bit and they look like they're kind of floating above the card itself. Now let's look at our second example. And I'm going to try and remind you every time during my videos that if you comment, you're going to have a chance to win some kind of fun crafty prize. Stamps, dies, paper pack. Each week I'm going to choose a winner. I will announce it in the video description as well as in my weekly email for anyone who gets that update. So make sure you comment if you want an idea of what to comment today. Here's what I would love is tell me, what is your favorite color of flowers, or just favorite color in general? You can see the answer to mine on the screen right now. For this next one, here's what I've done. I took the gorgeous, this really large die in the die set. Here you can see it up close and personal. It's got, this is a separate die, so it's this large piece right here. But I cut this out of a paper pack. I decided to use some designer paper instead of me having to add color to it. I used a paper pack called Splendid Autumn that has some gorgeous natural scenery. And I cut that out, then I placed it directly on top of a piece of that window sheet. I have carefully placed some small pieces of dimensionals back here in the background behind some of the larger leaves, so that when I attach it to my card, those pieces will not show through. Now you can also see that I have already prepared my card base. I used one of the tag dies to cut out of the center of the front of the card, and then I used the greeting stamp and those flowers to stamp on the inside. So all of this just looks kind of like this part is floating, but then we have that cutout that goes into the center of the card. So that's card number 2. Card number 3, I cannot wait to see how this turns out here in just a moment. So let me show you what we have. We have a card base that is just a flat piece of cardstock. We have a flap for the card that we are going to add. And we have another piece, the window sheet, that also has a flap on it. And I've already decorated this one with those larger flower dies, not the one that covers the entire card background, but the other one. And I have placed those right here on this piece of window sheet, decorated it with some ribbon and some pearls. And I think this is going to be just gorgeous when we get this all attached together. So let's attach this part together first. This is my card base. It measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It lays flat. There is no fold. My piece of window sheet measures 4 1/4 inches wide by 6 inches tall, and then I scored it at 1/2 inch. So we have 1/2 inch folded over here, and then it's 5 1/2 inches tall, just like the card base. So as I'm laying this on here, I want to make sure not only does it line up at the top, but it lines up at the bottom. And I was debating how we could create a card just like this with this clear piece as the card base. And you could, the challenge is that you'll be able to see through it. So you would have to place pieces here that would cover up wherever your greeting would be and wherever you want to stamp. So I decided that I was just going to put another piece in here that will block that so that you can do whatever you want on the inside of the card. But I decided I was going to leave this piece unattached from this flap so that it will, in a way, open up a little bit, open up separately. The flap will from that piece of window sheet. So I put my adhesive on right here on that flap, and I'm going to insert this into the fold. Again, I want to make sure that is laying flat and in the right spot before I press everything down. So now you can see here we have the cover with that window sheet that is loose. Then we have our embossed piece, and we have the inside of the card that we can stamp and sign however we want to. Thanks so much for joining in. Don't forget to comment for your chance to win. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And if you're looking for my life chats, check them out on my new YouTube channel. It's called Life with Anna Helman. I appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.